Hey everybody, this is Jim the Tabletop Engineer and welcome to a new playthrough video. Today I am going to play another one of these little tin games. They come in an Altoid tin. This one is called The Gate. The basic idea is you're in control of this little village. You have a farm that produces food. You have a tower which helps you defend, and you have a gate which keeps the monsters out of the city. If the gate falls below zero health, you lose the game. You also lose the game if the fear of your citizens reaches the highest. And I apologize, this game, the cards are kind of shiny, but this is called the pyramid. And as the token moves higher, when it gets to the skull at the top, you lose the game. Excuse me. There are monsters. They are represented by waves. You take the 3 wave 3 cards, the 3 wave 1s, and the 3 wave 2s. You just shuffle them, and you stack them. The wave 3 goes on the bottom, wave 2 goes in the middle, and then wave 1 on top. There will always be at least, there can never be more than 2 creatures attacking you. So if a third one shows up, another one drops off. This is one of those games you're sort of playing against yourself because you're trying to get a high score. You score by defeating creatures. They have star values on them. And when the game ends, if you've won the game, you add up the stars and that's your score for the game. And then you try to play again and beat your score. All right, so the way this works is the farm, the gate, and the tower each have health. The farm has 6 health, represented by this black die. The tower has 6 health, represented by this die, and the gate has 12 health, 2 6s. As they take damage, you'll rotate the die down to represent its health. You start out with a hand of citizens, these 3. They have an S for starter hand, and you will be able to recruit other villagers from this row, and you always have 4 visible. Actually, I've got to shuffle this, sorry. You shuffle it, and then you deal out 3, and then you flip over the top one, which is your 4th one. There will always be 4 available to recruit. So anytime you recruit one, you immediately fill it with the one on the top, and then you flip the top to reveal a new one. All right, so let's see how this works. All right, so we've got a craftsman, a priest, a minstrel, and then the top one is the mercenary. All right, all of your cards, the people in your town, plus the people you can recruit, they have 4 values. They have a gold coin, they have a repair, they have a fear, and a calm, and a fight. Some of them, there's a number beside each card. Like for instance, this one has 1 gold coin, or 1 calm. You can only do one of the actions that it offers. This one cannot repair and it cannot attack. But the guard, for example, offers me 1 gold coin to recruit or 1 fight, and that's it. Some of the higher cost ones, they'll have a value on all 4 of the tokens. So you definitely want to be investing in more citizens. Now the way this works is, at the start, the turn sequence is the enemy advances. So you reveal 1, and I've got a spider. It has 3 health. It's only got 1 star. It's not worth much. It does 1 damage, and the damage, there'll be an icon if it does something specific. If it's just damage, you can apply it wherever you like. But in this case, it says 1 to the gate, so it will be attacking the gate. It also has this little eyeball, which is 1 fear. It will move the silver cube up the fear token. The fear token moves left to right, and then it goes up a level and goes left to right. And as it moves up, it will hit certain icons, and these icons will do things. They'll either do damage to the farm, damage to the tower, damage to the gate, or whenever you hit this star symbol, you get a free card. These are heroes. They're face down and shuffled. And I'll go ahead and shuffle them again just to show you. You shuffle them up. You get to draw one of these cards. These are one-time use. Once you use them, they're out. And you always have to have 3 cards in your hand. So let's go ahead and see how this works. So my monk, my farmer, and my guard. Oh, and I forgot, you can also issue commands. They cost gold. So you can use the gold to buy a minstrel for 2, a priest for 4, a craftsman for 3, Or you can spend gold to do things like fight, which adds 1 to your fight ability, or lower the calm for 2 gold. And when you calm, you move the cube back 1, but whatever icon it lands on, you don't redo that particular action. So if it says 1 damage to the farm, but you're going backwards, you don't have to damage the farm. All right, let's see what else. I think that's about it. Let's go ahead and show you how the game plays. So I've got a total of 3 spend if I want. So I could buy the craftsman, who gives me repair, gold, and fight, which is not bad. However, the farm says, as long as the farm is still standing, I get +1 to a single purchase per turn. So technically I could spend 2 of these and get that +1 to buy that 3 craftsman. The tower, as long as it's standing, I get +1 to a single attack. So if I used, for example, the guard, which has 1 attack, I could get this bonus for a 2 attack. This thing only has 3 health, so I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend these 2 gold and get the +1 bonus to buy the craftsman. They go into your discard pile. You immediately replace it and flip the new one. Then I'm going to get the guard, which does 1 damage. I have the tower, which is +1, so I do 2 damage. So I put 2 damage on the spider, 1 more damage, and it will be killed. I was really hoping to kill it because this round, now it is the, that's called the use command, where I used my cards. And then I recruit. I already did that. And now I do enemy attack. So the enemy will do 1 to the gate, so I just lowered this 6 to a 5, and it increases the fear by 1. Well, when I increase this, it goes up to a star, which allows me to get a Baroness. This goes into your discard pile, and I don't have this all centered. I apologize. I'm looking at the camera now and realizing I should have centered this a little better. Let me scoot everything down like that. There we go. Is that better? That's much better. Now I don't have that glow on the cards. All right, so the Baroness goes in here. I have no cards left. It's the enemy attacks, and now the enemy advances. So we start another turn. This moves over. We reveal another one. This is the Skelepede. Ooh, I like that. A skeleton centipede. I'm getting ideas. I may steal that and make a new monster for my gaming table. All right, so I need to shuffle these up. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw up to 3. All right, so I draw up to 3, and 1, 2, 3, and this goes here. That's my draw pile. I got the craftsman, the monk, and the monk and the Baroness. I got the special card. So this is a hero card. 1-time use, it says. It's got 4 purchase. So I could use it right now to buy the priest. Well, actually, the champion's pretty cool. I've never seen that card before. I've played this a few times. I've never seen that. Let me take the monk and well, hold on. Yeah, the monk and the Baroness add up to 5. I still have the farm, so it gets +1. I'm going to buy that champion. The Baroness goes away. I can't use it anymore, so it's done. This goes into my discard, and that leaves me with a craftsman, which has 1 gold, technically 2. Let's reveal this one. I got a warden. So I add 1 to the purchase. So it has 2 purchase power. I have the tower, which is still standing, so I get +1 fight. So this is 2 fight. I want to go ahead and kill the spider so that it does not raise my fear or attack the gate this turn. So I will use that. It wastes an attack, but that's okay. I cannot get this bonus +1 unless I actually spend an attack. So I can't use a character that doesn't have an attack value, like 0, and then add 1 to it, because this only has 1 health left. I would have liked that, but you can't do that. So I spend the craftsman, who does have a 1 fight, make it 2 fight, which kills the spider. I get the 1 point victory point. I'll just put that over here. And now it is the enemy's attack. This enemy does 2 to the gate, so this is down to 3. Oh, no, sorry. It's still at 5. It does 2 to the tower. The tower is down to 4. But luckily, it does no fear. It does not increase my fear. That is it. That was the attack. Now it's the enemy's advance. This moves up. We reveal one. The Plague Rat. 4 health, does 1 damage to the farm, and it raises the fear by 1. All right, I draw 3. I got 1, 2, so I have to shuffle these and pick one. It's always hard to shuffle small amounts of cards. I try to talk to you while I'm doing it so I kind of forget where the cards are. And I'll draw that one. And let's see, I got the Guard, the Farmer, and the Craftsman. Okay. So I need to do 3 damage here, which I could do with the Craftsman and the Guard. I could do 2 plus the Tower gives me 3, which will defeat that one. I don't have enough to do the 4, but I want to get rid of this one because it's going to continue to attack my tower. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play these 2, which gives me 2 fight, plus the bonus from the tower, which does 3 damage, so I get this one. By the way, my highest score so far is 17, so let's see if I beat 17 on this one. And the Farmer can do a repair of 1 or a gold of 1. So I can buy something of 2, or I can repair. And also the Farmer says +1 when repairing the farm. Well, the farm is not damaged, so that's not going to help me. But I can repair the tower. But you know what? The tower's doing okay right now. By the way, when you lose the farm or the tower, you can't get them back. But you don't lose the game. You only lose the game when the gate drops to 0 health. But when you lose the farm or the tower, you don't lose that. You lose that +1 fight and +1 purchase ability. But right now my tower's okay. I'd rather spend this on two purchase power and buy the Mercenary, which costs 2. So that's what I'm going to do. I replace it. And I got the Druid. All right. All my cards are used up. It is now the enemy's attack. The enemy will attack 1 on the farm, so it goes down to 5. And it raises the fear by 1. When this hits, it says +1 damage to the farm. So the farm is now down to 4. It's now advance the Plague Rat. We're now at wave 2, and we get the Dark Priest, which has 5 health. So I draw these 2, and then I shuffle this deck and get another card. Let's do that one. Let's see what we get. All right, I got the Craftsman, the Monk, and the Champion. Okay. Together, I have 3, 4, 5 damage. I can do 5 damage because my tower is still standing. I totally want to do that. I will spend that to get rid of the Dark Priest, which is worth 6. He has 5 health, so I'd killed him. And the Monk has 1 purchase or 1 reduced fear. I will, with the farm, I get 2 purchase. So I am going to buy the Minstrel. The Minstrel gets 2 coins or 1 calm. So that's that. All right, replace it. Okay. I got a Mason. Okay. All right, it is now the enemy's attack. The enemy attacks 1 on the farm, so it goes down to 3, and 1 fear. This moves this up, but it's to the hero. So I get another hero. I got a Traveler that goes into my discard. I don't get it right away, and then I advance a monster. Well, there's a slot, so I pull out the Rotworm, which has 5 health. So let's do 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see what we got. Got the Farmer, the Guard, and the Mercenary. Okay, total fight is 2, 3, 4, which is enough to get rid of the Plague Rat.
Check out the new RPG and Wargame Newsletter. Each week, the tabletop engineer shares news, products, Kickstarters, and much more related to the gaming hobby. It's free to subscribe, so check out the link in the video description below to sign up.
I don't have enough fight. Darn it. Ugh, that's not good. I was hoping to get rid of the Rotworm because he's going to knock my farm down to 1. But the Farmer gets +1 when repairing the farm. All right, so 2, 3, 4. I'll kill the Plague Rat for 4 health. And the Farmer gets +1 when repairing the farm, so 2. So it goes back up to 5. Farmer is done. Now it is the enemy's turn. Enemy will attack the farm for 2, so it goes back down to 3. And the fear goes up 1. It hits the tower for 1 damage, so the tower is at 3. All right. Then we advance. This one slides over. We reveal another one. The Rat Lord with 6 health. All right, I need to shuffle this little deck. Remember, I have a new hero in there. I don't remember what the hero does, but I do need to use it. So I'll just shuffle these up a little bit. These cards are too small to shuffle properly. All right, there we go. That'll do. 1, 2, 3. And we've got the Guard, the Farmer, and the Mercenary. So once again, I've got 2, 3, 4 damage, which is not enough to kill the Rotworm, not enough to kill the Rot Lord, but I am going to put some damage on that Rot Lord, although I've got 2 repair. This one's +1 when repairing the farm, so I could get 1, 2, 3, take that back up to 6. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because this one's going to drop off. Yeah, let's do that. So I will take the Farmer and the Mercenary for 2 repair, but this one gets me +1 when repairing the farm, so it goes back up to 6. And then the Guard gives me 2 damage or 1 gold. I'll take the damage. So I'll spend that. I get the +1 attack. So that's 2 attack, 2 damage on this one. Because this one's going away. I don't want to waste damage on that. All right, now the monsters attack me. This one attacks the farm for 2, so it's down to 4. And it does 1 fear, so it goes here and gives me another hero. And then this one does 2 to the gate, so this goes down to a 3. And it does no fear. Okay, so that's good. I draw my 3. Oh, actually, hold on. This one goes away. I don't get credit for it. This one slides down. We reveal this one. And by the way, when I run out of monsters, it's just defeat the monsters. If I live and the gate still stands, I win the game. All right. So 1, 2, 3. Please let one of these be a hero. It is not. But I did get the champion. All right. Champion does 3 damage. +1 is 4. That's enough to kill the Rat Lord, which is what I want to do. 3, 4. So this one goes away. That comes over here, and that leaves me with 2 by the way, I need to watch my fear meter, because when it gets to that skull, I lose. I could lower the fear by 2, or I get 3 purchase, 4 purchase. 4 would get me the Priest or the Warden. You know what? I don't want to take any risks. I'm going to lower my fear by... If I lower it by 1... and then I trigger it again, I'll get another hero. Let's do that. I'm only going to lower it by 1. And that leaves me with a Minstrel with 2 coins, plus the 1 coin gives me 3 purchase, which I will buy the... I'll buy the Druid. She can do 2 repair or 2 calm. I think I'm okay on the fight ability for now. Let's do that. So that goes away. Get to replace it. And now the monster attacks me. It does 2 to the farm, so the farm is down to 2. It increases the fear by 1, which triggers this. I get a new hero, Bishop. And then this slides over and we reveal another monster. There's only 1 card left, so I'm almost to the end. I draw 3, 1, 2, so I get to shuffle. I think I could have sworn there's more. I think I must have played a hero and not thrown it away. Let me double check. I'll try to fix that. If I did, I'll just get rid of it. There shouldn't be. You know what? I'm going to shuffle. I've got 1 hero, 2 heroes. Which the engineer, I think I just got him, and I just got the bishop. So I have done this right. Okay. So there are only 1, 2, 3, 4. There must be a hero in here. That's what it is. 1, 2, 3. Let me see if there's another hero in here. The Traveler. I used the Traveler. I'm going to get rid of him and draw another one. That's what I did. All right, because he's a one-time use only. Monk, Craftsman, Champion. All right, Champion does 3 damage, 4, 5 damage. which is not enough to kill the abomination, but I could put 5 on him, which is what I am going to do. I'm going to do 3, 4, plus the tower is 5. To put 5 on him, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He only needs 1 more damage to kill him. The monk has 1 calm or 1 gold. I could get there's nothing that costs 2. So instead what I'll do is I'll drop this down to 1 calm and put it here, and that is the end of my turn. The abomination does 2 to the farm. Well, I just lost the farm. So the farm is gone. So I don't get the +1 bonus anymore. And then it does 1 fear, which triggers this last hero. All right. And then this one does 1 to the tower. So the tower is down to 2. And it does 2 fear. Blank and then a gate. Does 1 damage to the gate. So the gate is the tower. Sorry, is that the tower? No, it's the gate. So that drops to 2. Okay. So draw 3. 1, 2, 3. And let's see what we got. Mercenary, farmer, minstrel. All right. I only need to do 1 damage. Unfortunately, the mercenary... Actually, hold on. This one drops off. This one slides. And then we reveal this one. All right, now we're at the last of the monsters. 7 health on the Grave Lord. I've got 2. I still got the tower. I'm probably going to lose the tower. This one does 1 to the tower, and this one does 1 to every location. So there's your 2 right there. That's going to go away unless I repair it, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend a repair by the farmer to repair the tower to 3. I'm going to spend the minstrel to calm by 1, so it moves down. And I'm going to use the mercenaries 2 plus 3 to do 3 damage on the Grave Lord. And he goes away. Now, here's the bad news. The Death Guard does 1 to the tower, so it's down to 2. And then this one does 1 point. Oh, and it also raises this by 2. Oh, I think I'm losing. Oh, no. I'm going to lose because of the 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, shoot. I may have to go back and undo that. That one does 1. Oh, I can't. None of them. Hold on. I got to get rid of somebody then. I will have to retro this in order to win. I'll have to do the 3 damage to the Death Guard. Take him out of the game. All right, there we go. Now, he does 1 point to the tower. It was at 3. Now it's down to 2. But I'm going to knock it down to 1 because I can't really recall that. And then this one also takes 1. All right, that's that. And then the fear goes up 1, which does 1 additional point. So my tower, actually, no, it's to the gate. So my gate is at 6, and the tower is at 1. I draw 3. 1, 2, 3. I need to do 7 damage to kill that stinker. All right, let's see. I only have 1 damage. Oh, here we go. A one-time use for repair. I will repair my tower back up to 5. That goes away. And if destroyed, the game ends immediately. Okay, so 1 gate. Oh, by the way, since this dice is gone, I don't get it back. So I've got 6 and 5, and I've only got 1 damage, 2 damage. I'll do 2 to him with this. And with this, I will lower my fear by 2. 1, 2. Okay, there we go. All right. This thing attacks. It does 1 to each building. This goes down to 4. This goes down to 5. And it does 1 fear, which is a blank, so nothing happens. I draw 3 cards. 1. I just need to do 5 damage. 5 damage to win this. You got to keep track of those fears. If I hadn't noticed that, it would have been an instant loss, but hopefully you understand why I retroed that. I should have caught that. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, come on. Let's see what we got. Got the bishop, the farmer, and the guard. Well, unfortunately, the guard can only do 2 damage. So it's at 4 damage out of 7. And the bishop can lower the fear by 3, and it's a one-time use. I will use that. 1, 2, 3. And the poor farmer can do a repair. I will repair the gate because it's the most critical. And that is the end of my turn. This thing does 1 point to each. So this goes down to 5. This goes down to 3. And it also does 1 fear, which does 1 more damage to the tower. So the tower is now at 2. I draw 3. 1, 2, 3. And there we go. All right. 4 damage, 1 time use by the knight, which is enough to kill the Gravelord. And that is it. I won the game. Technically, I probably lost because I didn't catch that fear, but you understand I wanted you to see how the game plays. Let's take a look. What was my score? I had to beat a 17. 7, 12, 15, 15 plus 6, 21, 23, 24. Okay, so my new high score is 24. It's going to be hard to beat that because I'd have to kill... Well, these are worth 8 and 9, so the Gravelord I beat, didn't I? Yeah, he had 7 health. So I did beat the Gravelord. So let me double check that. 1, 2, so it's 8, 14, 16, 17, 17, 24 plus 9. 24 plus 9 is what? 32? 32 is now my high score. Yeah, that's going to be hard to beat because I'd have to get at least 1 more monster killed. It'll have to be a full death blow to all monsters. All right, that's all I got. This game is called Gate, or The Gate. It's just called Gate, not The Gate. It's by Jason Glover. Again, everything, which I just love these games. There's a hardcore mode, by the way. Let me show you that. The hardcore mode, you flip over the farm, the tower, and the gate. They're red on the other side. They have a red sky. All the items, instead of 6, they all start with 5 health. So it's a little bit harder. Also, the pyramid, the pyramid flips over, and there are no blanks on the fear. There's 1 blank here, but there's no blank here. So immediately, and there's only 2 hero attempts versus 3 on the normal one. But there is a hardcore. So if you like the game and you want to play a hardcore, flip it over to red, and you're done. And as with all of these games, everything, all the instructions come on little cards. All of your heroes come. They fit inside. Let me flip these over and show you how everything just fits right into the little tin. There should be 5 of those. Yep. The monsters, the champions, and your starting hand. Everything fits right inside. And again, you just throw it in a book bag, throw it in a luggage suitcase, and you've got a small game that you can play pretty much at any table. You could even I think you could even play this on an airplane tray, food tray. I don't think it would be a problem. Closes up. Everything's in one nice spot. There you go, The Gate. This is Jim, the Tabletop Engineer. Thanks for watching as I demonstrated how to play this game. I'll put a link to where you can get this if you want a copy. That will be in the video description below. All right, this is Jim, the Tabletop Engineer. Thanks for joining me. I'll be back soon with another video. Until then, everybody, take care.